Hello, everyone. It's your host, Seth the Programmer. Today, we got a feisty three-way with Swagkage and my boy, Clyde the Weeaboo. So,
I thought you were going to say Clyde the Cuck then. Clyde the Cuck.
So before we start this video, I actually just wanted to say, subscribe to Clyde the Weeaboo. Help this guy get to 10K. He's struggling out there.
Subscribe button.
He's struggling
Get him
out
to
there.
1 million subscribers in 5 minutes.
Yeah, get him to 1 million subs.
I'm wildin', but I ain't getting no subs.
Minimum.
I'm wildin' down under.
Get him to 1 million subscribers
the
minimum
Wildin'
in
Weeaboo.
5 minutes. Every single person who doesn't subscribe, I will drop a 10-guy shinsei on your house.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, 5
That's serious.
seconds.
All right, so today's video will be Itachi versus Madara. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. This seems kind of like a weird match, but it's actually heavily debated about if you're in like the Naruto debate community or even try to discuss power scaling with Naruto characters. You actually see this debate come up a lot. So I think what we should touch up on first is, of course, the interviews. So which one of you wants to discuss the Itachi interviews?
Yeah, I mentioned it before, like before we started recording, and I said, Kishimoto, apparently, as Swagkage pointed out, before he'd even thought about Madara, had specifically killed off Itachi so that Itachi wouldn't be able to kill Madara. Because there's like this really infamous interview where he says, well, if Itachi was still around, the war wouldn't even exist. It'd be over before it even started.
Even though Itachi was brought back through Edo Tensei. There's this little manga statement, and I've actually heard some people cite this where people claim Itachi's invincible because he says nobody without a Mangekyou Sharingan can defeat him. And it's like, well, okay.
So that means Hashirama can't beat him either.
Hashirama can't. Well, Hashirama says Itachi's a better shinobi than him, which obviously means Itachi is more powerful.
Man, straight up, fucking. I mean, even Sarutobi ain't got no chance. Third Hokage, strongest Hokage, he's getting fucking straight bitched by Itachi.
It's silly that people have to cite interviews to prove that Itachi stomps Madara and Solo's diverse. Like,
that's like, isn't it like that Nappa one that Kishimoto slipped out where he's like, yeah, Madara's only the same strength as Nappa.
Everywhere on the internet.
Madara's equal Nappa.
Stay in Saga, man. Fucking stay in Saga, man.
Base, Madara Solos, all Dragon Ball. You'll be Dara Solos, did you force? Like,
okay, so obviously the interviews are bullshit, but what about the actual fight? What are you guys' opinions on that?
Itachi versus like the kid Madara. Not with throwing rocks. Hashirama. That's probably not going to end well for Madara. That's one of a few that I can see Itachi winning. Base MS Madara is really hard to say because nobody knows what base MS Madara could do. Nobody knows if he had the perfect Susanoo or if he like if that was his Mangekyou power from the start or if like he had other Mangekyou powers. The only source anybody has to cite for Madara's Mangekyou abilities is Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations where he can like rewind time. Yeah, but nobody likes citing that game.
Wait, is this the one that fought Hashirama, like that big battle they had? Well, didn't Onoki say that like in the fucking flashbacks that he like sort of insinuated he had the perfect Susanoo, or was it just like he was?
That was EMS Madara because that was after the foundation of the Leaf. So like Warring States, teenage Madara versus Itachi, like in whatever, but EMS Madara and above is everything we know the capabilities of, and I think Itachi can't beat like any Madara that we can like pinpoint the capabilities of, because even with like the Totsuka Blade and the Yata Mirror, what's he gonna do against a perfect Susanoo? Dodge, block it. Like it's not like Madara can only swing the sword of the perfect Susanoo once and bust all those mountaintops. Like he can do that multi-mountain range attack over and over again without trying. Like he just keeps swinging his sword. Itachi will tire out, or just the shield will crack.
Well, they're gonna say like there's two things people need to realize is like the Susanoo, the Totsuka Blade and stuff. Even Itachi and Sasuke quoted that like when they're in that form, in that part of the story, like it's actually painful to use the Susanoo, and he would run out of chakra pretty fast. Like the argument you could make is, well, couldn't Itachi do to Madara what he did to Orochimaru because the size difference with the, Orochimaru giant snake and then the Susanoo. I don't know. I think Madara would not be.
I'm pretty sure the perfect Susanoo is much bigger than Orochimaru's 8-headed.
Oh, it is. But I'm saying like they would use the same logic.
Okay, so the data book states that the Totsuka Blade is like an astral spirit weapon that can pierce through anything. So even if you said it could pierce through Susanoo, right? If he pierced the Susanoo, would it absorb Madara? Because with Orochimaru, the snake was all biologically connected to him, right? It was all pretty much him.
That's a bad point, yeah.
But the Susanoo is just like his chakra, so would it absorb all of him? It's like, can't Madara just kind of fling himself out of it? I mean, and here's another thing. Would he even need the perfect Susanoo to begin with to stop Itachi?
Because like I guess this is going into Rinnegan territory, but like if we're talking about EMS Madara, he has the QB. And like if anybody wants to tell me that Itachi, especially like a sick Itachi, or even a live Itachi with a limited amount of chakra, but like who isn't sick or whatever, is gonna take out the majestic attire Susanoo, like Nine-Tailed Fox, the QB cloaked Susanoo, the same one that like Naruto and Sasuke used to press Jubito.
Yeah.
And then that by the way was with half of the QB's chakra, and with Sasuke's not perfect Susanoo. Anyway, so yeah, if people want to say Itachi can take that out, I mean, fine, I guess. But you are incorrect.
So the thing about the Yata I think that's what it's called, is that it also is like the Tosca Blade's an astral offense, but the mirror is astral defense, so it can block everything. But then it's like it doesn't have omnidirectional defense. It's just it whatever's in front of you. I don't know. This is a bad example, but you know, like Madara's fan, pretty much. Like whatever. It doesn't mean Madara's invincible because he can reflect what hits it. I mean, exactly. Hashirama made that very fucking clear. I mean, if you sent off a nuclear bomb around Itachi, great. 45% of his shield, like of his body, was covered by the shield. What about the other part of his body?
You know, even if he survives it, he's gonna get like hit around inside the Susanoo. It's like a ping pong ball because like he doesn't even weigh like what 60-70 kilos. Like fucking rest in peace.
Okay, so Itachi's Genjutsu wouldn't work because Madara has superior dojutsu, right?
Yeah.
Madara.
Oh shit! You're gonna get fucking people going off in the comments on that.
Oh, well, the Tsukuyomi can actually solo Kaguya, so...
Yeah, it's solo. Because she doesn't have a Mangekyou Sharingan, so she can't. And Madara has superior DC and stamina. And I want to say this, but he also has superior fighting experience, which is...
No, because Itachi was Kage level of 7 years old.
He was the leader of the Anbu when he was like, what the hell was he?
The Anbu. So, I mean, okay, I could see at very best for an Itachi fan that's going for the victory, going for the W. Okay, maybe Madara stands still in his base form and Itachi like stabs him with the Totsuka blade. I can maybe that'll give you a W, but it's like anything else, man, I just don't see it happening whatsoever.
Well, because the thing about this is I feel like people give Itachi all the credit for being like a genius and shit, but they just hate Madara because of how like hyped up Madara is in the series. Like this is the type of person I meet all the time where they're just like, oh, Itachi's awesome, yeah. But then they hate Madara for all of the same reasons they love Itachi, because like, oh well, Madara is overpowered, blah, 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 blah. But they're like, well, Itachi could beat him through strategy. And it's like, no, I don't think these people understand that Madara is like a pure animal.
Yeah.
Right. Like he's like got like everything down. Like I'm pretty sure all of his stats in the data book would be 5 out of 5. No question about it, because like I'd venture to say he's smarter than Itachi is, and he's way more experienced. He lived till he was like 2,000 years old. Like,
yes, people just like they really suck fucking Itachi off because it's the same deal with Bleach with Ukiura. Like everyone just loves him. I don't know why. Maybe like that whole really emo character-esque thing just appeals to them, because I mean, if we went back in the day before we had stuff like, you know, Rikudo Madara and all that, like they were still just
we'll get to Rikudo Madara.
Yeah, no, I know we will, but like people have always just sucked his dick dry. Like it's just it's too much for me to comprehend. Like he is impressive, but come on, this is Madara we're talking about, and people actually try to bring up the stupid shit like the interviews, the Genjutsu and stuff like that. He just doesn't win. Like, can we discuss from like start to finish how the fight would actually go? Like, how can you guys see it going with Madara and Itachi?
Madara would toy around with him the way he did with the 5 Kage.
Yeah, I don't see Itachi beating all the 5 Kage anyway. Like, could you see Itachi soloing the 5 Kage? Could
you see a blind Itachi soloing 9 Biju, Tobirama, EMS Sasuke, and KCM2 Naruto? and then just kind of waving their hand at Gaara and making Gaara like just run away. Right, Gaara didn't lose to Madara. He saw everything Madara did, and he just retreated, dude.
Yo, fuck that! I'm taking the L. I'm out of here.
Like he had a technique specifically designed to seal Madara away forever. And Madara in 2 seconds was just like, absolutely not. He just like, he poofed out of it with his Susanoo while blind, by the way. And Gaara was just like, after that, he was just like, he was like, what do I even do?
So there's one other way, you know, the Izanami Izanagi. Do you think that could turn it around?
I cannot imagine why Madara would not be able to use Izanami. A lot of people say because he never did. He can't, but like
he used one of them, right?
He used Izanagi, but a lot of people are gonna say because he didn't use Izanami, he can't, and that's not true. And now I know because I said that because Kaguya didn't use her MS abilities or Rinnegan abilities in the fight like that I did between her and Madara. It might sound like I'm being a hypocrite here, but the difference between those is Izanami, like you can't use that eye ever again. And Madara has never been in a situation where he was as like hard pressed enough to use one of his abilities that like he would waste one of his MS like to just to trap somebody in Izanami. Like he has so many other ways that are more efficient to take somebody out than
even against like 8 Gates Gaia. So that's what makes him so hard to put against Itachi, because so many things we would think Itachi would really shit on Madara with, but like I just don't think he can really put him in a corner where he would have to rely on that. And one more thing to add, he definitely knows how to use all those techniques because he's read the fucking Uchiha like slabs.
That's what I was saying. Like just because he hasn't used Izanami doesn't mean he doesn't know how to.
Yeah, it's like he already used one of them anyway. But here's another point. What if Itachi uses those abilities?
Madara will just avoid them because Madara knows exactly how they work.
Yeah, if he got caught in the what's the one that Kabuto got caught in?
Izanami. That's like trying
I think
to.
Madara would slip out of that because
that's like trying to use shadow clones to beat Naruto. Like you're just like.
So the only way that Itachi's even beating a weaker Madara is by Madara being retarded, which he's not.
Like a plot-induced stupidity. And
which he's not.
Kishimoto loves Madara too much to do that to him.
Yeah. Madara, everyone has a weakness, but Madara does not. Like, come on, that's some prime author dick sucking. Like,
did he actually say that? Was that an actual statement?
He did.
He actually existed.
Wait.
Well, you can't use that statement if you don't use the statement about Itachi beating Madara. Nope. You're cherry picking.
Guys, we're missing the key thing though. Like Madara was so strong that the author had to kill him. Like that's how fucking OP this guy was.
Like had to retcon Zetsu into being Kaguya's will, not Madara's.
I don't even know if we need to go here, but we're gonna do it anyway. So what about the stronger Madara? What about like Rinnegan?
Okay, so Rinnegan with no wood release. I mean, Human Path Dragon extracts Itachi's soul from within the Susanoo. GG.
Limbo solos.
Yeah,
Limbo literally one shots, dude. Like,
he just projects a Limbo, and the Limbo clone gets right up to Itachi and uses the human path to extract it.
How is he even going to do this though? Because like, as soon as he looks in the direction of Itachi, like he's dead. Tsukuyomi, rest in peace. Fucking uninstall. Like that's uninstall, fam. Like that's it. It's over.
So like, even just like the weaker Limbo clones, I think when Madara only has like one eye, they could literally hit so hard they can knock out the tailed beast.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And what like Clyde was saying that if Madara looks in Itachi's direction, he might get trapped in like Tsukuyomi, but I mean, he doesn't have to look directly into Itachi's eye.
Oh, that was sarcasm. It's not gonna happen.
Plus, the Rinnegan was just overpowered anyway. Like, I mean,
I don't know about that because like that is his MS, like Genjutsu. I don't know if a Rinnegan would overpower like a technique specifically dedicated to trapping somebody in a Genjutsu. I will give Itachi that. I just don't think Madara would let himself get trapped in it. And if Sasuke can bust out of a Tsukuyomi, I think Madara can too. And now it's arguable whether Sasuke did bust out of Itachi's Tsukuyomi because Itachi wasn't trying to kill him. But I think that he did it. Like, I think that he actually did it on his own merit.
I thought they clashed. I thought like they just like got each other in a Genjutsu at the same time, and it just canceled out.
Itachi trapped Sasuke and Tsukuyomi, but Sasuke forced his way out.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he thought he was pulling his eyes out and stuff. Yeah.
I don't think that Itachi was trying to necessarily keep him in there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, like, even let's say he does hit Madara with Tsukuyomi. Madara is gonna survive it, even if he does exactly to him what he did to Kakashi.
I specifically made a technique with taijutsu to be able to avoid, looking in the eyes of an Uchiha.
Yeah, it's the complex technique known as looking at your opponent's feet.
But listen to this, okay? Madara, just with his own physical strength, was able to go against 8 Gates guy, and he wasn't on even terms by any means of imagination. But if his taijutsu was on that level, like there's no way he's going to look into Itachi's eyes on purpose. Like I'm sure he could evaluate the situation and say, I should not look in the direction of this guy's eyeballs.
Well, it depends on the intel that he has, but I'm pretty sure he knows that there are Uchiha out there, like with Mangekyou powers, like that are Genjutsu. So he'd probably be like, let's not look into his eye.
I also wanted to bring this up. So a Limbo clone is able to knock out a tailed beast without even using Susanoo.
Yeah.
And the perfect Susanoo is supposed to be like 9 tails level. Literally, a Limbo could actually one-shot Itachi. It could honestly probably body his Susanoo as well. Like, even if Itachi had his guard up, like the Limbo clone would literally fuck him. Like, no matter what he does, it would literally fuck him in terms of raw power.
And Itachi can't even see them. I'm like, he has no awareness like what Naruto and Sasuke did, so he's not going to know what the fuck.
Now he's Itachi. He knows everything.
The Madara no longer.
You would see Madara open his eye and immediately know the specific ins and outs of the Limbo.
This reminds me of like the Batman argument. Like Batman with prep time could beat anybody. Like that's what it always is with Itachi.
Yeah. No, I've heard people say that he's a Batman tier strategist. I'm like, hold on. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Hold on.
Batman literally, Batman actually breaks the plot.
I think Itachi might take it because Madara with his Rinnegan doesn't have the Mangekyou Sharingan anymore, guys.
And Itachi can beat anybody without a Mangekyou Sharingan. That is correct. Yeah. Forget that Madara can use his Susanoo with Rinnegan active. It's not a Mangekyou Sharingan, so Madara loses.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, what is Itachi gonna do against Wood Clone Susanoo?
Nothing.
What is he gonna do against
fucked?
What is he gonna do against I don't know, like exploding wood dragons and like one thing that I've wondered is, can Madara's wood clones use Limbo? And can his Limbo clones create wood clones? Because if so, you kind of have an infinite loop.
Dude, he would be like overpopulating the world, like fucking straight up. Like he would rival the population of Asia, like fucking rip.
Even normal Madara with just like the wood clones, like can like Itachi take on like 6 Susanoo that are stronger than his Susanoo? I mean, I don't know. Like even if they are clones.
No, like let's just think about this. Like you said, the Yata mirror is not omnidirectional. Like it's not like a sphere. So like he just has some Susanoo. Like if he had 25 coming at him from every direction, there's no way he could just poke Toast.
I don't know though, guys. Like, did you see the amount of shurikens he threw at fucking Sasuke when they fought? Like
oh yeah, there's a Totsuka shuriken probably that seals everything.
What about the final Madara? Like, what do you think would happen with that? Just
Rinnesharingan, double Rinnegan, all 5 Limbo clones, perfect Susanoo equipped.
The one that was so strong that like Kishimoto legit fucking shafted him up his ass crack. He's like,
no. It wasn't just that he shafted Madara. It was that he shafted Madara immediately after Madara said he would get serious. And I'm not exaggerating. He like immediately after he's like, all right, Zetsu, I'm actually about to flex for the first time and go all out. Why don't you help me? Zetsu killed, like stabs him. Like as soon as Madara said that he was about to try his hardest for once, Kishimoto had to get rid of him. Like
that entire war was legit him just swinging his dick around. He's like, fuck, he's straight up bored as. He was bored as fuck.
Oh yeah, no, like he was talking about Hashirama being the only person capable of defeating him, and then he off-screens Hashirama blind.
He off-screens him.
People are gonna, if you don't bring up Itachi's perfect Susanoo from Storm 4, which actually does make things a bit more interesting, because if it has like a huge Totsuka blade and a huge Yata mirror, then it might actually be able to do some damage to Madara. But it stops at would Rinnegan Madara at most. I'll maybe say he could take out Rinnegan Madara with the perfect Susanoo Totsuka blade.
I don't know. I mean, look, let's be serious. All jokes aside, Itachi, he definitely takes it. Like,
this is a troll video. No, we just wanted to see how many people we can make mad. Itachi definitely defeats Madara.
Yeah, Itachi wins for sure.
He stole his Naruto boys. That no diff. I mean, he could have stopped the war by himself. I mean, no one else was really.
Itachi even started. He just copies. He just copies Madara's ability to summon the Nine Tails and summons another Nine Tails, using the Sharingan copy ability.
Yeah. Someone's a copy Nine Tails. But anyways, guys, I think that sums up the video. Thanks to Swagkage and Clyde for joining me today.
Yeah, go subscribe. Go subscribe to my channel. Don't forget.
No, don't subscribe to him. Subscribe to me.
No, subscribe to me, most importantly. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. And until next time.
Yeah, peace out.
Peace.